Muskeg, also known as peatlands. These mossy wetlands have often been seen as wastelands, but they're actually bursting with life. They play an important role in our natural world, and they could also be one of our most important allies in the fight against climate change. But these dank, delicate ecosystems are under threat. To put it simply, these are layers of decaying matter. Plants, animals that have been decomposing for centuries. Peatlands are acidic. They don't have a lot of nutrients or oxygen. This means that they decompose slowly while new layers of moss form on top, but they're still home to animals, insects, and plants. They also hold moisture and regulate water flow through the land. They act as fire breaks, and traditionally, they're used by indigenous people for hunting, trapping, harvesting food to sell, and gathering medicinal plants. Muskegs are also one of the world's best carbon capture systems. Peatlands actually hold more carbon than all other vegetation in the world, including forests. That's because most of the plant matter doesn't fully decompose, and the damp layers of moss hold on to carbon instead of releasing it. An estimated 30% of the world's total sequestered carbon is housed in the layers of peat bogs. About 1/4 of this is stored in Canada's northern peatlands and forest soils. 1 square meter of peatland from northern Canada has about 5 times the amount of carbon as 1 square meter of tropical rainforest in the Amazon. This carbon can be released naturally through things like plant respiration or permafrost thaw. It can be released quickly because of fires. But in peatlands unaffected by these factors, there's something else speeding up the release of carbon. Corporations are mining muskeg. They drain the wetlands and harvest the sphagnum moss, processing the peat and selling it to the horticulture industry for use in potting and garden soil. Once the muskeg is disturbed, the moss dug up and dried, this rapidly liberates the carbon that had been stored for decades, and the mining destroys this natural carbon capture system. Can peatlands be restored? It depends on your definition of that. Peat forms incredibly slowly, and you can't recapture that carbon that was released. Some companies promise that they will try to restore a harvested area. They plan to leave behind a layer of peat, or they replant berry bushes, or add water back to the land. But it will still take hundreds of years to become what it once was.